Hi boys and girls, and welcome to week 3. Today, well this week we're looking at questions and how we write questions and the rules we have with them. So let's go through how we write a question. Now these rules don't really change at all. So we always start off with question words or question phrases. Now question words are how, when, where, what, why, when. And some question phrases are how long, how much, how often. Then we use auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. And they are now be, do, have. Then we also can have modular auxiliary verbs, which can be can, should, or will. And then we have followed by our subject, which is our pronouns, such as I, you, he, she. And then last of all, we have our main verb, which can be play, eat, buy, can be any kind of verb. So we're going to look at some examples and we'll look at them on the board here. So at the first one, we have where, which is our question word. Do, which is our helping verb or our auxiliary verb. You, which is our subject. And then live, that's our main verb. So where do you live? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have our 4 steps. Next one, what do you like about it? Alright, so our first word is again our question word. Then we have our auxiliary verb, our subject, and then followed by our main verb, like. Then our last one is a little bit different. This one's got our question phrase. Now, how long? So it's asking us a simple question, the phrase. Have you been living here? So how long is our question phrase. Have is our auxiliary verb. You is our subject. And been, living is our main verb. Now we don't always have to write them with a question word or a question phrase. Sometimes we can leave it out, but we still have the order. So even though there's no question word or phrase, we do have our auxiliary, followed by our subject, and then our main verb. So even though it's a little bit different, we just don't have our question. Now these ones are a little bit different because we call these ones closed questions. Now with closed questions, we just need short, simple answers. Do you live here? Yes, I do. Do you live here? No, I don't. So simple, simple. We also have to be aware of our subject, because our subject will change our auxiliary verb. Because you, we use do, you. But with he, we have to use does. So that's why the questions change to does he live here? So remember, closed questions are short, sharp answers, and open questions, which are when we use a question word at the start, it's asking for more in-depth detail. So, do you live here? Yes, I do. I live on the 4th floor. Or we could have, do you live here? No, I don't. See how they're nearly the same questions, but the answers are completely different. This one I'm telling you more information in the open type of questions. In the closed type of questions, short, sharp answers. So, what do you like about it? I like about it. What do I like about it? I like that it's big or shiny. Or if we just had, do you like about it? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh. Alright, so And one more thing we have to realise is when we're asking the question, we use an intonement. That means we either raise our voices up or down. So when we're talking about a closed question, do you live here? We're talking on a downward slope. If we're asking an open question, where do you live? See how we're talking a little bit higher in our pitch, in our tone. So where do you live, or where does he live, is a low, flat voice. Where with an open question, where do you live, what do you want, how long have you, see how it's a much louder type of voice. So just in repeating, these are always in the same order, our questions. We start off with a question word or phrase, followed by auxiliary or helping verbs. Then our subject, then our main verbs. Our order never changes. The only thing we might sometimes do for a closed question, we leave out that question word. So I hope that helped you all, and I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.